Eye in the sky, U.S. transfers $14 million worth drones to the Philippine Navy. Washington handed over nearly $15 million worth of unmanned aerial vehicles to Manila, boosting its maritime domain awareness in the disputed South China Sea. 8 brand-new ScanEagle were transferred to the Philippine Navy in a ceremony at a naval base in Cavite on Wednesday. Vice Admiral Giovanni Carlo Bacordo, Navy Chief, said the equipment were the first ever advanced fixed-wing unmanned aerial system, UAS, to be operated by the service to widen its maritime intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance, ISR capabilities. This is a big step in the modernization efforts of the Philippine Navy, Bacordo said. Adam, with this system it will expand the coverage of all these missions by more than 5 times. The drones, which could be rapidly deployed, will have longer endurance of 12 hours and could be used for internal security operations, territorial defense, humanitarian response and disaster relief operations as well as maritime law enforcement operations. If we send a helicopter, it's just about 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours flying time for helicopters, but if we send the ScanEagle system it can cover wider areas and longer time, he added. U.S. Embassy Acting Deputy Chief of Mission, Kimberly Kelly, attended the handover ceremony. Transferring the ScanEagle system for operation by the Maritime Unmanned Aerial Reconnaissance Squadron represents the steadfast commitment by the United States to our partners in the armed forces of the Philippines, said Kelly. Rear Admiral Eric Cagawan, who represented Defense Secretary Delphine Lorenzone, said that new assets will complement the same kind being operated by the 300 Air Intelligence and Security Wing at the Antonio Bautista Air Base in Palawan, which is very close to the disputed areas in the West Philippine Sea that needs our consistent attention. The advanced UAS, composed of 8 air vehicles, 2 launchers, skyhook and ground control station, was acquired through the Maritime Security Initiative program of the United States requested by the Navy in 2017 and was formalized in February 2019, after series of dialogues with Philippines Joint U.S. Military Assistance Group JUSMAG (Phil). The Boeing-made ScanEagle UAS is a small, long-endurance unmanned aerial vehicle primarily used for intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance, ISR, and provides near real-time coverage and can be launched from both land and aboard Navy's capital ships. With its longer range and prolonged flight time, it will improve our ships' coverage in protecting our maritime waters, acting as the eye in the sky, which are also useful during the humanitarian assistance and disaster response operations, and search and rescue missions. Aside from its primary use for intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance, ISR, the ScanEagle UAS will greatly aid our organization in the effective assessment of the subject areas, timely decision-making, and prompt action in the conduct of territorial defense, internal security operations, as well as humanitarian assistance and disaster response, said Philippine Fleet Commander Rear Admiral Numer Bernabe.